everyone, this is Evelyn with Girl Group Hive, and today we are bringing you another exclusive artist interview, this time with the lovely 3Quency. Hello!
Hello.
So for people maybe watching this video who don't know who you guys are, can you give us just like a brief introduction to 3Quency?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we came together blind. We had no idea who each other was or looked like. We were talking through walls a couple days and we're like, yeah, no, this feels good. We're pretty locked in. Met in person and we're like, oh, we could be a group. This is the thing. This is a real thing. Won the show, left the show, started dropping music, and we've been on the artist journey ever since.
Incredible. Yeah.
I didn't want to lose too much, but I'm like, the origin's kind of big. Yeah.
So 3Quency, let's talk a little bit about the name. How did you guys decide that this was the name that you wanted to go with moving forward?
You know what's crazy is that we went through so many names.
Yeah.
I actually still have the notebook where we have all of the names written down. We had like Divine Trinity and what did we have? Like
there was something.
Yeah,
three
Echo, three Echoes, or
Yeah.
something like that. It was so many back to
We had
back.
BMW.
Yeah,
But we were like, it sounds too
BMW.
close to BMW. Like that doesn't
Yeah.
work. Like we were really trying to play around with a bunch of different names.
Yeah, but the one that felt like was us, that tied into the three of us. But we really wanted to incorporate the number 3.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to see how that would
To make it
fit.
work.
Then we look at
This thing on my face.
and we're like, wait a minute, it's like an audio wave, but it's like a frequency. And then we were like, 3Quency! And that's where that little scream from Nori came from. That was then, and that's where the name came from. And it was basically tied from her audio wave. We loved it from the moment we both saw it when we did like the blind
reveal.
Oh my God, we were like, what is that? We want that. I love that. And we really wanted to incorporate that too because we know that it is her signature and we never want to like
Get rid of
that.
We came into this as ourselves, regardless of what was expected of us. And we only hoped that people chose us for that reason.
Yeah.
And the fact that it worked out that way for us, we felt the need to incorporate what it is to be the 3 frequencies individually, but what happens when they come together and they're singing as one and blending as one. And it really gave 3Quency more meaning for us. So it stuck.
Yeah. It's nice that you started with this individual thing and now it's part of your brand as a trio. That's super awesome. Yeah. So as you guys mentioned earlier, you guys kind of got your start on Netflix's Building the Band. I'm sure you guys have talked about this a lot. But what was your experience like doing that show?
I feel like we all had different experiences.
Yeah.
But I think should we do individually or do
Both?
both?
Go for it.
Okay, so I feel like coming into it for me, as an individual, just as an artist that just had barely graduated college and took a gap year. I just kind of wanted to step out on faith. And I didn't really know what to do or how it was going to work out, but I was manifesting and I was just praying and hoping that something would kind of come forward. And the show popped up and I ended up doing it. So I have a lot of firsts on the show, first time really singing with a live band, first time, singing and dancing at the same exact time with lights and tech and having in-ears and stuff. So it was really a big jump and a big transition for me. So I really learned a lot, but overall it was really, really fun.
I would say individually, I kind of went with the mindset of you never know what could happen, just because I have auditioned for so many things and over and over and over again, and it's I got so close, but then at the end it was maybe not this time, it's not the right time. But so I went in with the mindset of whatever happens, happens. If it's meant for you, it's for you, and if it's not, then you just keep going. So the fact that I got to be put in a band and we're going this far right now in our career, it's the biggest blessing is something that I never expected in the best way possible. But individually, it taught me so much patience wise and learning that I could push myself as hard as I thought I could. It was a lot in a span of such a short time. and it pushed us all really, really hard. But also having like sisters that you can depend on and count on to be there for you and help you with all the turmoil and all the stuff, it was an easy, smooth ride. And that I had them next to.
I would say for me, the experience as a whole was like exciting. So my grandmother had passed not long before I'd gone on the show. And a dream of hers since she was a kid was to be in the girl group. So my love for music at like such an early age, she put like everything possible behind me getting my dreams, training, classes, whatever I was like, I'll handle it, I'll do it, you know, let me have it. She, you know, made sure that that was possible for me. So when the opportunity had come up, I was like, I never really thought about being in a group, but due to her transitioning and everything that had kind of happened, I was like, I feel like this could be my way of honoring her dream while still existing in mine in a way that she didn't get to see out and she didn't get to see through. So when they called, I was like, I don't know. I called my grandpa and he was like, Bree, you know, this would be a great opportunity. You should really, you know, see, you might find a group that you really like. And then my TV just turned on by itself. It like popped up on Netflix and I was like, uh-oh. I think grandma's trying to tell me to do it. I don't know what's going on. And so I went on the show and literally like the moment I had met both of them, I was like, that's the group. Like there was a million talented people in there, don't get me wrong, but like it was just such an instant thing. And I think from there on out, it was just kind of like, all right, we just got to write it out and see how far we can take this. And if it's not to the end, there's still a world for us outside the show. So let's, you know, figure it out. So it was a lot of like trial and error. A lot of learning each other, learning communication, learning everybody's like different styles and personalities and like how we all kind of fit together. And I would say even like post the show, like that's only been enhanced, but the show was a huge, huge foundation for that. So I got to fulfill a dream and a family member's dream who I love dearly, as well as, you know, getting to do what I love. So the whole experience as a whole was wonderful. Aside from me being sick. Ooh, because I was sick from week 1 till the day we won and it just got worse.
Yep.
But other than that,
and she's vegan.
That too.
So
and the food was making me sick. I don't know what was going on. It like I had hives everywhere. It was such a. I didn't even look like myself. Like looking back at the TV, I'm like, I look like I'm about to croak. Somebody should have called the meds. Like what the frick? But it was like all these kinds of things were just testing us and making us stronger. Because even in the moments where I might have been like, yo, I can't stand right now. My ankle's shot. Like my back's cold. Like I don't know what's going on. Everybody still came together and made it work and pulled it off. So I don't know. It was a really good foundation for us, and it was a great learning experience. And it was divine and meant to happen. So
yeah. Yeah, and as I totally forgot to mention, you won. You guys won the show. So you guys got to do as many performances as you possibly could have on the show. So do you guys have a favorite performance that you did?
We all got different ones.
That's okay.
I think my favorite is Have Mercy. That's my favorite one because I feel like that was the moment where, obviously it was like the finale, so we had to go big or go home. But I feel like that was the one where we we're coming for their necks. Like we're not playing. And then we just saw our moms and stuff. So everything that we had gone through, like Brie was saying, like we had so many trials and so many tribulations, so many bad things that were happening. Everything that could have went wrong went wrong prior to it. So I feel like us being able to see our moms like right before we went out on stage, it was just straight pure adrenaline. Just like ready to get out there. Like I think that was the first performance that I've ever done where I wasn't nervous. Like I was ready. I was amped up. Like I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that, and then I also feel like just our choreo and how we vibe with each other on stage. Like we genuinely had a fun time. Yeah, you know. So I think Have Mercy for me.
Oh my God, I'm always stuck between two.
You're a hybrid.
Yeah. I love Have Mercy just because of that same reason. Like our moms were there, and I kid you not, we were running on E. And they gave us that a full tank. Just seeing them was like full jump. But I love the energy of that song. I love how we got to be in our feminine like empowerment. Like even just jumping off the stage, that was powerful to me. Like jump off of that. But for me, the other one I loved was Bad Guy. I don't know what it is about that performance. It was just so like it was so badass to me, especially in like the suits and the airbrush suits. We just look like a badass girl group, and that's literally what I said verbatim in the show. I want to be a part of a badass girl group, and that right there was like the true definition for me. I was like, wow, we look like and sound like the shit.
I would say for me, Have Mercy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I love Have Mercy, especially like the skit in the beginning and like really getting to like put our personality. All of that was really fun. And then the one is Made for Me, because to me that was the moment where I was like, this might just work. We might just did levitated. I was like, oh, I'm excited to see them. We're so cute. Kill Bill is like, all right, we're kind of learning everybody's vibe. But Made for Me was like, we're just having fun. We're not even here competing. Like, we're not even paying attention to the people up here. We literally were just like, it was like giggles. Like the whole time. That's why even in the beginning, everybody was like, oh my God. My family was like, I could tell you were holding in a laugh. Because the moment the smell of I was trying not to laugh from the beginning. I was like, I got it in. But like, so much joy in that moment. When we put on the outfits, it felt like an official, like, introduction. So I would say between that and Have Mercy, it felt like the So I really liked them.
Yeah. So is there something valuable that you guys learned during your time on building the band that has kind of stuck with you as you're, now promoting as artists?
There's a lot that we learned all
I'm
together.
over here
I was
like,
gonna say, whoa, yeah. I think one of the biggest things for me, and I think for all of us too, was I wouldn't say patience. I think it was just drive. Like we all have that natural drive, but for some reason in that, like environment and what we were going through and being, competitive and having to learn songs in 24 hours and choreo in 24 hours, it gave us such a different sense of drive that I think all three of us were like, whoa, we're really pushing ourselves. There'd be times where we would go to bed at like 5 in.the morning doing choreo, and we'd have to be up at 7 in.the morning to do it all over again. So it's like we really wanted it, and we were really driven and really like we wanted it really bad.
I would say for me, the most like valuable thing I learned was, I think that like everything is not what it seems. Like watching the edit back, like I'm very proud of all that we accomplished, but then I'm also like, oh my God, we really were going through it. Like, and the mirage of, like the show must go on. Like every time that music, the click came in and we started singing, like it had to change, and the audience couldn't tell. Like even in Bad Guy, like I had an injury mid-performance because I had slipped on some powder that had fallen from the ceiling, and I rolled my ankle and I pulled my back. Not one person clocked it. Even the girls didn't know until I literally walked off stage and they were like, why are you limping? Like all of these kinds of things. And there were so many. I remember there was another performance where you lost the earring, it like flew into the audience, and we just had to keep going. Like there were so many little things that had happened, and the importance of continuing through and pushing through in those moments to really put on the best show possible rather than like letting it stop you. Like it set the tone for so many things that came, even with like our first tour with the Bandemonium tour. Like my necklace broke on stage while I was performing, and I just had to pull that thing off, and I was like, shoot! like nothing happened, and people were like, did you plan this? And I was like, I wish I could have. No, I got poked by a safety pin in the back of my neck. But like all these kinds of things that we went through on the show that like, you really don't experience until you're in like that full performance environment. Like we had experienced, and we had to keep pushing, and it really allowed us to lock into the performer element, especially being in a group and having each other's backs and filling the holes when things do go wrong and somebody has to throw something off the stage or like kick a heel or whatever it might be. Like all those kinds of things were foundational from the show. So
I feel like for me, the show taught me a lot about discipline. I feel like in high school I was definitely in like hella extracurricular activities, and so I was kind of on that type of time, and then when I went to school, like I kind of took a break from that. So I feel like it kind of got me back into the swing of things, and I feel like low key I took a gap year from school and jumped into a whole nother school, like just to learn like how it is to like be a performer and everything. So I would say it taught me a lot of discipline. It taught me about like sometimes you don't have time to go to sleep. Sometimes you do need to stay up and work on choreo, or you need to clean this, you need to figure out your hair, outfits, makeup. Sometimes you need to go ahead and wake up earlier, you know, like even when we were prepping for half of the performances, we would be running outside. Like we had a whole Bree boot camp going on, and so we would literally be running outside. And y'all know I hate running. That's never been my thing.
And the Florida heat.
Yeah, in the Florida heat, and like even down there, like it was raining when we were out there. So like, you know, we were prepping for that. So I feel like it taught me so much about just discipline. Like when you really do want something, you do have to work extra hard for it. And I feel like we did that, and that goes to show because we won. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to
I
say
feel
that
like we
they
crept
didn't.
up on them too, because we really
Yeah,
locked
we crept
in.
up.
Having
Yeah.
her made for me, we locked in
It was
so
over.
fast
It was over.
that it was bound to escalate.
Yeah, I feel like every time you saw us, we elevated every single time we performed, and everybody was able to see different sides of us. You know what I mean? So I feel like that definitely changed the trajectory of like the audience and possibly also the judges as well. But it was also our work ethic. We were not playing with the folks. Like it kicked in. Like you said, after Made for Me, we were like, all right, bet. So
All right.
we
figured it out. We know what we gonna do.
Yeah.
and we did that.
Yeah, you sure did. I love that. Oh, that's so awesome. Great lessons, especially for the music industry for sure. So you guys, you know, sang some covers on Building the Band. They got released on Spotify, that kind of stuff. But you started releasing original stuff, so let's talk about that a little bit. You guys started off with Top Down in September 2025. And we wanted to know, why did you guys choose Top Down as your debut single?
So when we were on the show, something we had all agreed on was like each week needs to be a different 3Quency. They cannot experience the same us twice. If we want to win this thing, we have to show every single side of us and show like we're not just like a one-stop shop. We're not just gonna sing, look pretty, and move a little good. Like we really will give you a performance each week. And when it came time to looking at the music and everything that we had, based on where we had left off on the show, we were like, what have people not seen from us yet? Like, what is the tone that we have yet to share? And it was really that more like sensual, feminine, confident side. I think Have Mercy touched on the confidence and like that fierceness, but Top Down was a bit more vulnerable of a conversation and a private kind of song, which for us was like, well, how do we, you know, execute this and do it in a way that we're like, okay, this is another new 3Quency. It's still a 3Quency that's existed this whole time, but maybe y'all haven't met them yet. So Top Down to us felt like the strongest introduction to the artistry and what our goals were. And it was also, again, a new concept, a new vision, a new energy. And from there, we just locked in.
It was the tasteful, seductive side people haven't seen.
Yeah.
But we kept it tasteful. We didn't want it to be so.
We try to keep it cute.
Just a little tease, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
What was the like writing and recording process like for Top Down, especially since it was your first time doing it as the three of you outside of the show?
I thought it was
For
cool
one,
over
I mean,
there.
yeah.
We were in Tommy's boot camp. We were riding with Tommy and his team with Blue, Saren, and it was Jacket. It was the easiest session that we've had, but the most fun because it started off as a love song. We were like, oh yeah, how do we all embody a lover girl? How do we all portray a lover girl? Then all of a sudden, we hear Jacket play, dum 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 dum, and we were like,
We don't talk about different kinds.
that don't give lover girl.
That gives drop, boom, I'm here.
All of a sudden, they did a whole 360 flip, and we started talking about, you know, that type of stuff and just being sensual and being seductive, and that's where it came from. And it was just like an easy breeze, and we all write so easily with each other. Like, it's like, ooh, what if you say that? Or like, you sound like you would say that. Or what if we say this? And like, flip it. It's just such an easy process because we're all songwriters and it's all like, it's just an easy flow. So it was a really cool, like, first time songwriting with each other.
And too, on top of that, we wrote it in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
It's
so it was quick. It was quick.
Yeah, it's like
It
a
was
little
quick.
challenge.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to watch that on YouTube,
Yeah, go check that out.
And then we're like, wait a minute. Give us the mic.
Give us
What
the
are we
mic.
doing?
What? We were like,
Extend.
yeah, we need to finish this actually today. Like, we need to go ahead and finish this.
Yeah, but it was a fun process.
I love that. Those like orchestral, that little riff is like my favorite part. I'm such a sucker for that.
Yeah.
I love that so much. Well, let's fast forward a little bit to more current day. Let's talk a little bit about Telephone. Telephone was released in February this year. It was part of our February favorites playlist. So if you guys want to check out our Spotify. So what does Telephone mean to you guys as a single, and what do you hope that your fans or just general listeners can kind of take from that song?
Telephone was a protective record. Like, to get a little bit behind the scenes, like there was comments and things that we were reading that were upsetting to people. Like, I remember like when we first got off the show, like Nori was seeing stuff online that like literally had her like, what is going on? This isn't me. What are people talking about?
Drug me
Then-
through the mud. For 2 months.
Then seeing how emotional and like difficult that was for her, especially because it was her first time dealing with it.
Yep.
It was hard to watch. And then Winnie had a moment where she was seeing stuff and she started getting in her head. Then I started seeing stuff about me and I was like, who are these people online who think they know us and know nothing about this group?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So we had gone in the studio that day and I think we were all kind of feeling the disappointment of being like, wow, y'all are really still gonna do what you always do to girl groups, which is tear them apart before they even start.
Yeah.
How ironic that we're doing it in 2026 still.
Yeah.
So for us, it was like, well, how do we either change that narrative or claim it and, you know, be like, yeah, what? We will be all those things. You really want to see it? Welcome to the show. So Telephone was written to give ourselves a bit of armor between us and the audience, because obviously you still see things online, you scroll, you pop up on your own For You page, like there's this weird, you know, parasocial dynamic and things that exist. Like there's so many elements that exist in the world of music and artistry that were first for us. So Telephone was kind of our way of being like, well, we just need to like lock in and be like, no, tune out the noise. We know what you're saying, but we don't care because we know who we are. That's why we picked each other.
Yeah.
Telephone was our way of saying that and taking claim and power over that narrative for ourselves. And from there, we were firing off in the booth. Everybody was like, and it just kept going.
I loved it. That was one of my favorite sessions. That and Click.
It was
Yes.
quick too. That one was fast too.
It was so fast.
Quick.
Telephone was
We
rapid.
just had a lot to say. We
Yeah.
had a lot to say.
Yeah, I definitely remember like even the staff in our like little group chat were seeing all of that and being like, wow, this is kind of crazy. So I love that it's almost like a therapy song for you guys. So you guys currently, as of recording this interview, you guys have 4 singles out. Do you guys have a favorite song that you've released so far?
I know what you're gonna say.
You know what I'm
I
gonna say?
do.
This is on repeat every day to the point where my Spotify cues it for me. Click is my shit. Click, 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 click. That is my song. To the day I die. We released so many more songs. Click will forever be my favorite just because it holds such a special place in my heart and all of our hearts. Just because we wrote the verses about each other. So like Nori wrote about Bree wrote about me, I wrote about Bree. That whole session was so fun to experience. And it's just such a wholesome song. And it's just click, 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 excuse me. Yeah, I know. That shit is so fire to me. That's my favorite.
No yours too.
Okay, say it with me. 1, 2, 3.
Top down. Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. I love our songs. Like they're all tea. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And I got
It's
yours.
something about top down. I
Top
love
Down's-
top down. Like it's everything
it's
about
sneaky.
it It's sensual. It's sexy. It gives like women empowerment. It gives confidence, fierceness. Like it's just so teed in a choreo. Like what is what?
Yeah.
On three, I think I know.
I'm gonna let y'all say it. I'm gonna see if you get it.
Wait.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let y'all do it.
Wait.
No guesses.
Whatever.
No hits. Relax. We'll go with release, but my favorite is unreleased.
Okay,
we'll go with release.
because I was gonna say that. Wait, we were about to make a mistake.
We'll go with release.
Okay, I got you. I'm
Okay.
your released favorite. 1, 2, 3. Telephone.
Wait, I wasn't waiting.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll let you guess.
Wait. I don't want to be wrong. Let me think. Hold on. Y'all
Wait.
1 second.
What have we released?
Top down.
Top
One time was a good girl.
It ain't
Click, and telephone.
That's mine. Telephone. That's my guess.
Yeah.
It is telephone.
I knew
It's
it.
telephone. Yeah.
The reason being,
I thought about it. I'm like, nope.
being
It's telephone.
the mom of the group, I often, despite wearing it on my face or not, I do wear their emotions heavily. I'm very, very protective of the girls. From the moment we met on the show to the moment we got off the show, like there's not one person that can come up in here and cross either of them because they will be dealing with me. So when I started seeing the reactions online, like when there was the moment in the bathroom after the show had come out and Nori was just like, I don't know what to do. But when he was like, guys, I can't stop scrolling. And then I started seeing stuff about me. I was like, you know what? We're coming for y'all.
Yeah.
You want to come at us so bad? Let's give you a record. You want attention so bad. Here you go.
Yep.
So for me, telephone was more like mommy mode because I felt like, it's everything I've been wanting to say and like had tried to say, even in interviews, like when the stuff was going on with Nori, I was like, y'all need to lay off.
Yeah.
And then
I also was agreeing on that and like
the comments with her, I went off.
it's a very like maternal, protective feeling. And
Look at her fist.
she dead ass for it. I get so fired up. I don't care what anybody says about me. Just being real. Online, I will be like,
Yeah, she does pretty good with it.
I know who I am. I know they know who I am, so I'm not worried about
She
it.
don't care.
But damn.
I'm sensitive.
I will ride it on. So when I saw all this stuff and I was seeing it affect them, telephone for me was just like, now what?
Yeah.
Say it, I dare you. So for that reason, it's my favorite of the release stuff. Ooh.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to find out what the real one is when it comes out.
I do.
Slip up.
Hold up. See? See? Unreleased? See?
No. But I love C.
Oh!
See,
Love
I
C.
was wrong.
I love C. C is like number 2.
It's part of the 6? Part of the whatever the
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry. I wanted to just.
You have to get some clarification, yeah.
My favorite has a little extra booty.
Oh.
That's even a big hit.
I knew it.
Yes.
All right. I got you. I got it.
I know you know.
Yeah, I know. You already know. I know. You already know. I know. Look,
That's what comes down and I transform. It's bad. All right.
Well, now I'm excited for it.
we are acting a.
It's okay.
Yeah, hey, we are definitely excited too, both the team and the fans, which we will talk about that in a minute. But for now, you guys have kind of touched on this a little bit already. But since coming into the spotlight, have you guys feel like your lives have like changed a lot? And like, how do you deal with your like rise in popularity over the past few months?
It's been different for everybody.
I was gonna say yeah. I was gonna say to be honest, I still haven't gotten used to it. Like people ask me all the time, how do you feel about like getting noticed and and I'm like, I don't know. Like I still feel like me. Like I don't feel like anybody else. Like I don't feel like oh the girl that was part of 3Quency that won the group, that won the show. Like I just like still regular me. Like I can walk down the street, and if I do get noticed, it is the best feeling ever. Like, oh my god, are you winning? Like, yeah. I literally had somebody notice me. We were at Barnes and Nobles. I love reading. I'm reading this book. I'm reading the back of the book. And all of a sudden, I feel like a tap on my shoulder. What was that? I turn around, and this girl was like, "Are you Winley?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, I noticed you by your tattoos." I'm like, "By my tattoos?
Which one?
Which one?" I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "It's so nice to meet you." So just stuff like that. Like, it's, and now I'll see, like, people staring at me, and I'm like, what are they looking at me? And I'm, oh, I think I know why.
Yep.
So it's still kind of like taking me a little bit to get used to, just because it's such a humbling feeling, and like it's so nice. So I haven't gotten used to it, but it is very nice.
I feel like in my own little head, like as a child, this is something that I've always wanted to do. So I've always dreamt of like people like seeing me and being like, "Oh my God, I love your work, I love what you do," or da 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 situation. So for it to actually happen, it's like I expect it in a way, like well, not expect it, but it's something that when you're so used to like being noticed and like people like stare, like when you said people like stare at you, now I have it like in my head to where I'm like, if they're staring at me, it's not because they like me. Like how it was in the past. Normally somebody was staring, it's like who you looking at, but now it's like they're staring because they probably know like
who you
know what I mean,
are,
like
yeah.
they know who I am. So now like no bonnets outside,
Why
no
not?
scarves,
No.
you know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Like you know what I mean? Time to kind of take it up a notch. Like I'll just try to make sure that you know what I mean, because I never want to tell anybody like no to a picture. Like I'm always open, even if I do have one, even if I am looking crazy, I'm gonna take that picture. So I try to like do little things where I'm like, no, even if I am going to the gas station, let me just brush my hair just real quick, just in case. But no, it's so sweet. Like I love taking pictures. I love when the fans do notice us. They're always so super excited to see us. Yeah, we're equally as excited to see them.
I would say for me, it was like kind of a combo of things. So like obviously doing stuff with Disney when I was younger, like I had a certain amount of exposure from that. So like there was always the like, "You're that Mouseketeer chick." And I was like, "Yeah, that's me. That's hi." And then like even moving into like trolls and stuff like that, and them like noticing me from the wave, even though it was an animated character. Like we started drawing the wave on the character. Like people would see me in public with it, and they would be like, "Oh my God, it's Velvet!" I'm like, so I had little like kind of doses of exposure, like kind of growing up, especially being out in LA. But I would say Netflix was like unlike anything because it was such a huge platform. The show aired in like 184 countries. Also, I have this huge thing across my face that it's kind of hard to miss. So I was hoping it would buy me some buffer, like, oh, if I take it off, like, they won't know it's me.
Nah, they
like
still know.
Superman, Hannah Montana. No. We were at the airport.
I will never forget that.
I had a hood on, sunglasses, and
mask.
a Corona 19 mask on.
Yeah.
And I just said something to Nori. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go grab a drink when we get in there." And somebody was like, "Rihanna." I turn around. I'm like, "Oh frick, I can't even speak out loud."
Like, they knew her based off of her voice. Literally,
Wow.
mind you, she got the whole
Covered.
You said your name.
Yeah, like literally, she was fully covered. You couldn't see anything. Her shades
so
were
young.
huge. You couldn't see nothing. Like you couldn't see anything.
I literally was like, "How did they figure it out?" I'm covered head to toe.
Yep.
Wait, I can't with you.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, it was like such a soft and
Like-
sweet voice. I was like, "Who is this? Is it a cousin?"
We
I
all
turned
turned around so like,
Sorry. Trying.
shouting, who is that?
Literally. So it's definitely like it's nothing anybody could have prepared us for. And there's different doses of it. Like especially when we're together, it's even worse. Like the three of us, anywhere we go, even if we don't have our hair done or makeup done, whatever, everybody's like, so like they figure it out regardless.
Yeah.
But it's really special. I mean, to know that we've crossed over to that many places, that many people, that many TV screens, and that they resonate enough with us to not only remember the group, but our names and things about us and things we love. And they go out of their way to have like real conversations with us. Like it's very special. And you said, that's gonna be her vocal stem for the next 3 weeks.
Cause that's how
That's
it
what it was.
It was really like that.
It was like,
Just imagine you literally getting out of TSA. That's where we were at. We were literally passing through TSA, and Bree has on these glasses, her stuff, and somebody was.
They were so sweet though. They were trying to be nice about it. They really were. Like they were. But I was just like,
this is gonna get clipped.
they definitely. They're not letting us go.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm contained.
Do you know what
Wow.
I think is the cutest thing too when they notice us? When they call us our nicknames.
Nunu,
Bree,
Winnie.
Nunu, Winnie. Like,
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
cute. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, I love hearing our nicknames. Like low key, I would rather it than my original name. Like Wendy is just Wendy, but then they're like Winnie. I'm like, what? That's me.
I feel like I'm the only one in here that has like 4 nicknames. So I feel like every time I'm confused because it'll be Bree, Nanny. I'm
Nanny?
like, how do y'all know my government? How do y'all know? Like that? What? So it's funny. It's always cute though. They're really always very sweet and very personable, and they're very sweet about like asking for photos. Like there's never been a rude encounter where we're like,
No,
"Nah."
never.
Like we literally have some of the dopest fans ever. So.
They're so shy. Can we take a picture?
Yes.
I love that. I'm glad there haven't been any horror stories so far. Yay. Okay, awesome. You guys kind of said this earlier, but you guys like to kind of reinvent yourselves with each release, show something that you haven't shown before. What are some like sounds, genres, or concepts that you guys are like very keen on exploring coming up? And it looks like you guys have some secrets maybe that you can't talk about.
I think the best way of explaining it would be that there are elements of all of our favorite things in this. So there will be familiar elements. There will be, some moments where we channel a little bit of Have Mercy, a little bit of Bad Guy, and kind of some familiar energies, but in new ways. Also bringing in a lot of the nostalgia that we grew up on with girl groups, TLC, This Is Child, like really trying to like hone in on referencing and acknowledging the girl groups of the past and the path that they paved and the work they put in to get where they were, while also being like, all right, well, 3Quency has something to say too. So we're gonna bring a little bit of y'all with us, elements of y'all, but we also want to, sprinkle in some elements of us. So there's a fusion of things with everything that's to come.
I think that something that you guys do really well is, you always are exploring these different genres, but it always sounds like a 3Quency track. Like it doesn't feel like there is the great divide or anything in your music. It always sounds like y'all. So that is awesome. I'd love to hear that.
I also think too that that is what 3Quency is about. Frequencies exist in all different kinds of places, and we can all tap into different vibrations and frequencies and unlock different levels of self-expression and creativity. And it's something that we really, really, really tried to do since the beginning. So I think the fact that resonates says a lot to us, because we do try and work really hard at making sure that does come across. So, thank you.
Yes, I love that. Let's talk a little bit about your newest big announcement, your Girls Talk headline tour. Very exciting. You guys have dates, I think, all throughout the country through June and July. So how are you guys kind of preparing for tour this time?
It's a Girls Talk summer.
Girl.
Yeah.
No, we have been, we come to the compound, we call it the compound. Mr. Johnny Wright.
Johnny Wright.
Johnny Wright. Amazing manager, we let him down. But we come to the compound and we rehearse. We come in at 9 in the morning and we do choreo, we do content, we do everything that we can to prep for this tour so that we are giving 100,000% of ourselves.
Also, just being independent now, there's a lot of things that, the load gets heavier on. So we're pushing all of this by ourselves. We wanted to take control, we wanted to take the reins, and that's exactly what we're doing. So it's more work, it's a lot more work.
Yeah.
But, we're finding the balance in it all. Everybody's, stepping into different roles that we hadn't before, and really, really diving into everything from creative to social to movement to literally all elements of what it takes to be a girl group. And it's nice. It's what we wanted from the beginning. It's something that I think we expressed on the show, we want to be the 3 bosses in charge. We want to make sure that everything that happens is exactly how we want it, and everybody's really proud of it, and that's something we can stand by. So on top of, tour and the project that we might be working on. There's a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of, work that's, having to be put in and way more than before. So I'm proud of us because we're going foot on the gas.
Foot on the gas, no stop, 120.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys have been on tour before. You guys did like I guess a co-headline tour is what you would call it. How is this tour gonna differ from your last tour?
New songs. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, y'all feel that?
Oh my
Did you have
god, what?
Three songs.
Yeah, I felt that too. Maybe you caught some.
Wow.
What was that?
She said,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, yes, we
Yes.
have a lot of things to look forward to on this new tour.
Yeah.
There is definitely a hard aesthetic change. We are stepping into a much more vibrant and fun color palette.
yes.
Energy, patterns, prints. Like we're showing everybody a new 3Quency for sure. So there's gonna be a lot coming. But tour is kind of like the opening of the floodgates for all of it.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it sounds like the beginning of a new era for you guys almost.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. It's like a new era for us, and it's gonna be a nice era. I'm excited for this era.
it's been loading.
It's been loading for a minute.
It's been loaded for a little while.
What is this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you
That's
see
a
that?
three.
That's a 3.
There's this paper 3 on the table, and I don't know where it's from. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's been on that
It's a
table.
sign.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But new stuff, new era.
Yeah.
that is so exciting. We are very excited. We can't wait to see what's going to come out of this tour and what's going to come after. So you guys, like you mentioned, you guys are kind of heading this tour yourselves. You're making a lot of decisions, and it's kind of the same thing with your music. Has there ever been like a time where you guys didn't agree on something, and how did you guys kind of come together to solve that? Or if there hasn't been, how's that been?
Feel like really no. We're quite aligned on the things that we like even like music style playlists, like the things that we listen to on the regular. In the places that were different, we try to influence. Like, for example, we all have different backgrounds, especially like culturally speaking. We all grew up in different cities, different families, foods, all of that. So you'll see with a lot of this project, especially even in the movement things, we're really trying to enhance those moments for each girl and, really show those moments. So I feel like everybody has pieces of themselves in everything. So there's never a thing where it's like, we hate that. No.
Mm-hmm.
And if there is ever something where someone is uncomfortable, then the immediate across the board becomes no.
Yeah.
So it's something we agreed on the moment we met on the show. I literally remember we got to the apartment and everybody was like, talking ideas and this and that. And I'm like, we need to do one rule. If there's a no from one of us, it's a no from all of us. And that's to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So every conversation we have, we'll have it privately. And if, like, for example, Nori's like, I didn't like this. That was not my vibe. We're going back like, we didn't like it.
We're not doing it.
Vice versa. If it's me, if it's Wendy, like we're typically quite transparent with those things.
Yeah.
So there's never been a problem with it, but I think that's also because we tried to get ahead of it, knowing that there could come a time where maybe somebody's like, that's not really my thing.
Yeah.
And we don't ever want somebody going out pushing something and having to believe in something that they really don't. So if it doesn't speak to all of us, it can't speak to any of us.
Something that our staff kind of came up with here, we wanted to ask you if you guys could go back in time and talk to your younger self, what would you tell her?
That's so sweet.
Wait.
That's so
You
cute.
guys gotta go ahead, guys.
You're gonna get gushy.
I
And you
am
go first.
gushy.
Might need time for the next question.
Shit. Well, honestly, when I was a kid, I used to have like lots of problems of being in my head and letting other people's opinions affect me. So I think for my younger self, I would say be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, and just know what's meant for you will always be for you, and it'll never miss you. But yeah, I think I was always very hard on myself as a kid. I was very like, I never felt enough as a kid. I never felt like what I did was enough. So I think that's what I would tell my younger self, especially where I am now. I always tell myself, younger me would be so proud at the fact of what I'm doing and that I kept going. I already knew I was going to keep going, but there would be some times I'd be like, damn, is this really meant for me? Is this what I'm meant to be doing? So for me, I think that would be the top. It would just be kind, be patient, and what's meant for you will always be there for you. That's right.
I think mine is always this like one-liner that I've always said. Like every time somebody asks me this question, it's like the same exact answer, and I probably need. So
Not y'all both gonna
figure it
They're
out.
gonna take me to the tattoo shop again. I have none, by the way. I sit there and hold their hands like this.
Somebody want me to get tattoos? But
That's gonna be this
Yeah.
this trip is gonna be a tat trip.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
I
I'm
should
ready.
definitely get one. I just
Yeah.
gotta figure out the place.
Maybe like
Over there, yeah, or like maybe like right there.
We're so sorry.
Listen, so, okay, boom. Something that I would tell my younger self is 3 words: do it scared. Straight like that. Because I feel like I was very sheltered, and with that just comes like not really being able to be fully equipped with in regards to like being doubtful, like certain things. Like my family's pretty traditional, very supportive. Like they're very supportive, but we're pretty traditional, and so being able to kind of step outside of the box is scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that was one of the things that I had to learn how to overcome, and I didn't figure that out until literally last year. Like 2 years ago when we were filming the band, so I would just tell myself, I'm scared. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you want to do, like. And I know that that's also like really cliche. People always say like you can do whatever you put your mind to, but it is just that plain and simple. You can really, do that and really manifest that for yourself as long as you have perseverance and drive and ambition. As long as you're making sure that everything is in alignment, like you can really achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. Just do it scared and just step out on a limb. Don't be afraid of walking alone. You know what I mean? Yeah, and just stand true to yourself while you're on that road. You know what I'm saying? Because you may not know where it's going to take you, but it's going to take you somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
you might not know where they're.
You might not know where you're going, but
Every bus has a stop.
it is a step from where you were. So.
Yeah. Yep.
I would say for me, probably the most silly thing I could say, but like trust the process. There have been so many things in my life that I'm like, why would this happen to me? I think, I'm on the right track and I'm doing all these things and, life just throws curveballs at you. But like, instead of kind of getting stuck in that mindset, I always chose to fight and push through and choose the harder, less traveled road because I knew that at some point it would pay off. And I think I would just tell my younger self, like, yeah, no, keep doing it. Don't question it. Because I think, sometimes you're like, well, maybe I should just, do what everybody else does and take the freaking easy way out and the shortcuts and however that works. But like taking the long route has led me on a path that puts me closer and closer to the things that I really truly wish to achieve. Like, there's been so many things, like even with like the Mickey Mouse and Trolls, like I moved to LA taking a shot in the dark. Like my family was like, nah, you can do it. And I'm like, you're gonna move me across the country because y'all believe in me? I haven't even done this yet. I've been, training and performing since I was a kid, but like LA's the real deal. Like you believe in me that much. All right, I'ma just, let's just go for it. It's not gonna be easy. I was, homeschooled. I was training over 72 hours a week after school. Like I was constantly working from literally age 5 till now, and there were so many things that I had to give up, like proms and dating and a real normal life that, like sometimes I would look back and be like, I wish I had those moments. I wish I had more of that childhood, but like I wouldn't trade it for anything because I'm exactly where I wanted to be. I am standing in the journey and the purpose that I have aspired to since I was a child and I've been working to since I was a child. So trust the process. It's long, it's grueling, but you will get there because you see it for a reason, and if it's in your head, you're supposed to. So,
I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think that's all of that. Very great advice, not even just for your younger selves, but for the people watching at home. Yeah. Well, I think it's time to get into our game.
Let's do it.
We have a round of song association for you guys. So,
Okay.
I love
yeah. So we'll give you guys a word, and you guys have, short amount of time, around 10 seconds, to sing or rap a little bit of the song, and then afterwards just mention the song and the artist so you can put us onto some music that you love.
Okay.
All right, you guys ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Our first word is diamonds.
Shine brighter, diamonds in the sky. We all went the same place.
Yeah, we did all different lines at the same time.
Rihanna, diamonds.
Diamond.
We love her.
Your next word is boy.
The
Boy
is mine.
Need to give it up. Had about enough. It's not hard to see. The boy is mine. Brandy and Monica.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So
On
good.
it.
Yeah.
That Wet.
Yeah.
So
Ugh.
good.
Ooh.
Ari. The boy is mine. I can't wait to try. Oh, also fire. Yeah.
So many good ones. Your next word is rain.
Can you stand the rain?
Ooh, that's a good one.
We all had
Outside my window.
different ones.
Yeah.
Can you stand the rain?
Yeah. That's a good
You
one.
did a good one too.
I did Rain on Me by Ashanti.
And mine was gonna be Rain on Me by Pitbull. Girl, my body don't lie, my mind. Let it rain over me.
Mark Anthony and Pitbull.
Hello.
Woo!
We stand Pitbull. Your next word is sister.
Cause
We are sisters. We stand together. We make a one big family, but we don't look the same. Why did we just say she the same? Why did we? I lost the bracelet. The bangle's gone. We love the Cheetah Girls, if you can't tell.
Why did we just go?
Why we go so hard?
why we go so hard?
We're doing gospel cover.
Same.
We're doing gospel arrangement of that Cheetah Girls.
Why we just go so hard? We had the beat, we had the background, we had the background.
I've never heard us sing that song like that.
I'm telling you, Cheetah's
Wow.
okay?
Wow.
The Cheetah girl.
Wow. All right. Sorry. That was wow.
That was incredible. Your next word is work.
Word. To me everywhere.
Yeah.
Watch me work.
Yeah.
But Rihanna.
Rihanna, work, and then Bree.
Trolls.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Your next word is obsessed.
Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. Lying that you're sexing me when everybody knows.
Mariah Carey.
that you
A legend.
She ate that up.
Ate it up. Love that song.
Yes. Ooh, that's my song. I ain't listened to that.
That's also on our 3Q playlist.
Yes.
That's why we all locked in. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next word is night.
On some nights like this, shawty, I can't ever think of us. I've been reminiscing, sipping, missing you. Can you tell me what's the honest distant love?
If I call, would you pick it up?
She did her thing with that one. Did her thing. The writers on that song.
Well,
Chef's kiss.
that's what I was thinking about. I'm just gonna go Lion King with shit. Night.
In the scenery of life, calling.
I want to know how your brain.
Yeah.
Bear. That would have been the last place my brain went. That was such.
That's okay.
That was gas.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying?
No, I understand it.
Yeah,
I know I did shit.
Yeah.
It's the prompt, yeah.
Night.
That's it. Calling.
Oh my god. That was incredible.
The Lion King.
Yes.
That's what
Amazing.
it's like this.
Next word is mine.
Mine. I don't want to do the boy is mine.
I just want to say you're mine, you're mine. I just want to say you're mine, you're mine.
What you heard, you're mine, I'm mine. All I'm really asking for is you.
I was thinking of another
Beyonce and Drake, mine.
Say you're mine, you're mine.
You're
No,
mine.
that you know who you
Belong to. That song, the production alone.
No, that was T. You
Yeah.
gotta listen to that.
Took me a second. I didn't even. I couldn't.
It's
find
okay.
it.
Beyonce and Drake.
I've been doing good this round.
Good job.
I don't know
Yeah.
what.
Next one is vibe.
Vibe. Whoa.
Come on, boo. We got.
That's a vibe. That's
Yeah,
a vibe.
Yeah.
That's a vibe. Who sings that though?
Till you again and messed up my vibe. What's a sweet girl?
No, but
By us.
Okay, and then once I was a good girl, 3Quency.
3Quency.
Written by Ray. Ray, thank you for the record.
Yes.
I was like, wait.
Yes.
Over here.
Yeah. You're doing good.
I'm doing really good.
Yeah.
So
You're still there. You're locking in. You're like 2 seconds behind. It's not bad.
Little
It's
baby.
This is the last one.
Let's
Oh,
do it.
frick.
Our last word. Our last word is tears.
No tears left to cry.
So
I'm
picking
picking
it
it
up, picking it up.
Loving, I'm living, I'm breathing.
I just wanted to go with me.
No tears left to cry, by the way. Ariana Grande.
What am I thinking about? It's the little ones.
Tears.
And baby, you can go ahead
Oh.
and cry.
Those alligator tears.
I'm doing the live version.
Oh.
She said,
Wait, are we going alligator tears?
"Is that
Where are we
Ray?"
going? I was going Beyonce.
No, that's
I
a
was doing
Ray
Ray.
record.
Ray
Oh, no, I was
Sweet
going.
That
Tears.
was yeah,
Alligator
Absolutely
tears. Oh.
Damn, we're all
That
doing
too.
People going to different places. I thought you were gonna catch
I
it.
thought
but
we
you
was.
didn't.
I
No.
was too.
I was
I
thinking-
was in Ray.
Hey, but
No.
we got Ray. We got
Beyonce, alligator tears.
Hey,
Kelly
I
Carter.
didn't catch it.
we got three.
Yeah, there's.
But no, that's a lot.
There's a lot of tears.
We won.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You passed. You got all of them.
Oh, also, there's tears by Johnson.
Who?
Yeah, tears on the film. Oh, it was like an older, like it came out in like 2016. She ate it up though. She was on like American Idol or something, and then like she released a song after the show.
Okay.
But it's literally called just Tears.
Tears.
The song's amazing.
Well, there you go.
I have to listen to that.
Yeah.
Incredible. You did it. All right. We have a question that we ask every girl group that comes onto the show. So we're gonna ask it to y'all. Who is your favorite girl group out currently besides y'all?
There's so many.
So many.
I love Flo.
Yeah,
But I will also say, like, I was listening to them the moment they dropped their first EP, like Changes, all those records. Like, I was in the deep cuts.
Yeah.
Like the moment they came out, I remember like I had friends that I was like, you know Flo too? Like I was there right when they really started. But they have had such an incredible arc in their music, and they sing down. So as an R&B girl group lover, I really, really do love listening to their vocals and arrangements. It's fire.
I
I
would
agree.
say
And MNEK eats down on the pen.
yeah.
MNEK, he does this thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's so good.
I was
So-
gonna say I've also had Flow on rotation, but one that I've had heavy that also pops up on my Spotify a lot. Say Now.
Yes.
Say Now has been heavy on my rotation.
He treats it good. I bet he does. I love him more. I signed it off. No, he wasn't born. I feel that boy bang, big bang, big bang.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ate that.
when they came up with this little.
Ate that.
They see.
Yeah.
They see.
Also, Supermarket, the choreo. Boom, boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Both. But I would have to say the one that I listen to the most is Flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Flow.
It switches back and forth for me, like between Say Now and Flow. But I would say I do listen to Flow more than I do. Actually, both of them equally for me.
Yeah, both are really good though.
Yeah.
There is
Both are
also
really good.
a girl group that I
Love
saw
Say Now too.
recently called, I think it's Nona.
Oh
I
yeah.
know, and they're, I think, a Philippine.
Yes.
based
Indonesia.
girl. Indonesia.
Yes.
Okay, I was like, it's something, I think, like South Asian somewhere. But I watched a video of theirs come up the other day, and it was like this like sunset background, and I think
That's their work music
they were
video.
in like
Yep.
really cool pieces. They were eating down.
Yeah.
Like in that moment, I was like, all right, I'm waiting for the next single, which I got coming out, because they were teasing.
Yeah.
So they're all killing it though. There's not a girl group
Yeah.
out right now that's missing. Cat's
Yeah.
Eye,
Yeah.
Girl Set, like Horizon, I think, is doing their thing. They were just on the Netflix show.
Yes.
Yeah, they got a single coming out soon too.
And also, my best friend, it's technically a girl group, but it's also a duo. My best friend Reagan is in a girl group duo called Ryan with her sister Ryan.
Yes.
I love them to death.
Yeah.
So they also have a special, but I'm counting them because to me they're still a group.
They're a
duo.
group, yeah.
This is
Some
more
are duos, absolutely.
Yeah.
them as well. Reagan's a rapper. She's like the dopest rapper you'll ever hear ever. She
Yeah.
studies
They're
great.
so fire.
And Ryan
They're so fire.
has the most beautiful voice. And
Yeah.
my friend Poe does all their stuff on production, so they're absolutely.
Yeah.
There's so many good groups out right now, so those are
Gosh.
all good. Yes. So for our like final two questions here, our first one, do you guys have any like really big aspirations or goals for the group? Like, what are you guys hoping to achieve in your career?
Grammys.
I was gonna say Grammys. I want us to play sold out arenas.
Yeah.
I want us to fill arenas, fill them until all of them say sold out, sold out, sold out. Sold out.
Yeah.
That's like my dream.
Yeah, I think the biggest goal is to contribute to the frequency that is girl groups. Like, the girl groups of the past did such a wonderful job of capturing the history and the time that they were in with the message and the music, and it has stood the test of time because of that. So I think my goal for us as a group is to land somewhere amongst it if we're lucky, because it takes a lot of work and a lot of time and the right place and all of that. So I think my main goal is to hopefully be a part of the groups that people bring up when they're like, oh my God, the girl groups of my time when I was growing up, like, oh, 3Quency. I would love to be a part of that conversation. I think that would be super special for us. So I would hope we contribute to the history of girl groups.
Oh, have another one?
The Grammys?
Grammys, what you said, sold out arenas.
Yeah.
I think it just to inspire, honestly, truthfully. And it is in whatever that we do, whether that is getting Grammys, awards, whether that's selling out arenas, whether that's, doing a couple more tours. Like, I feel like, my overall goal is just to inspire, meet the fans, and obviously we're all different people, but like, I feel like you can see other little girls can find parts of themselves in each of us, and I feel that we do a really great job of that and embodying that. So yeah, I think the overall goal is just to inspire, honestly.
Yeah, those are all great goals for sure. We've got one more for you, and it is probably the question that your fans ask the most, want to know the most about.
Hold on. Let me sit up.
What y'all want?
So your fans want to know what's going on with the debut project. What do we like? Or what do we think? Like, what can you guys say about that?
It's coming.
It's coming.
Oh my God.
It's coming soon. Fast. Wow. You okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
I've had something.
Are you okay?
It's been in there since we started.
All right.
I don't know what that is,
Yeah.
but it's stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it
You
out?
also
Did you
had.
Did you get it?
Why I can't cough like y'all? First off, wait a minute. Because I need to be prepared.
Okay.
What's that? SpongeBob?
Just follow us. Y'all just gotta stay tuned. Y'all gotta stay tuned. I know we say that all the time, but it's coming soon.
But
than
it's
y'all think.
coming
It's
Sooner
coming
than
sooner
you
than y'all
think.
think.
Sooner than you
So
think.
get it together. Get
And
it
you know,
together.
we've been teasing some stuff,
We've been
but
teasing stuff.
we may have some more subliminals coming.
Yeah, we've been going lives here and there randomly,
Sharing little
snippets, but no, we know they've been asking and they've been very patient with us, but we
Yeah.
have been putting in a lot of work.
Lots
Of work, lots of studio time. It's been a lot, but we promise it's coming soon.
Incredible. Well, since, following y'all on social media is the best way to get updates on that upcoming debut project, where can people find you on social media?
1, 2, 3. At 3Quency official. Yep.
Boom!
on all platforms.
Yep.
And on the website for tour tickets, 3QGirlsTalkTour.com.
Thank you.
Plug.
Get your tickets. Get your tickets.
And VIP.
And
We got VIP on there. A lot of people.
We can meet y'all.
We had ran into some fans and they were like, "Oh my God, we got our tickets." And we were like, "Oh my God, y'all gonna be VIP?" And they were like, "What's VIP?" And we were like, "Uh-oh, there's VIP too." Meet and greets, sound checks, some extra special surprises in there. But there's some good stuff. So.
Trust me, you gonna want to get that.
It'll be worth
You want
it.
to get that.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for hopping on with us today. Thank you guys at home for watching this video. Stay tuned for more artist interviews with Girl Group Hive, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye!